What's cracking, soldiers? Manly here in the man cave, where normal people become badasses. Promise you an update to any of the new improvements we made on the man cave, and here we go. Let's start it up. First thing you're going to notice is the new paint job. That's actually going to be where the mirror is. For those of you that say you don't care what you look like, you're liars. Don't lie. Lying's not cool. And I apologize to those that despise Ohio State. I assure you, it's just sheer coincidence. I think anything was better than the puke yellow. So yeah, that said, it looks pretty sharp. I like it. Here we go. Another thing you're gonna notice, the guy next door moved out. So we have the sand pit area. And what happened to all the strongman stuff? I'm glad you asked. Right in here is going to be the official strongman room, and I can't begin to tell you how happy I am that I actually have a room designated just for strongman. That's right, we got our tires over here. We got the 350, the 1020 back there, the 800, the 650. We have our giant yoke that my welder made. We have our logs, stone loading platform, deadlift platform, the mini yoke, all the scrap weights, kegs, sleds, some man shit. Now, that's pretty much the biggest thing. Tomorrow we're gonna do the stenciling and whatnot all along the walls, make it look sharp. I'm actually gonna post my Mandler's commandments right over there, right in between the foundation of this weight room. That's right, the power racks. And that said, I think it's time to answer a couple Q&As. So I'm going to take you back into the little rec room that we've created, a little man cave 0.5, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. But anyway, I'm going to head in there and answer a nice little question about squats. Stay tuned. What's cracking, soldiers? Manly here. I'm in the Den Entertainment Center, football, eat, drink, and just straight up chill man room. And I got a question from one Fellergood10 who wants to know what my opinion is on the really controversial Mike Boyle article that says you should ditch the squat in favor of single leg movements when dealing with athletes. For those of you who don't know, Mike Boyle is a very well respected strength coach. But I'm gonna have to disagree with him here. There are parts of that article that I agree with, and parts of it I strongly disagree with. Although it's true, I believe that people can tend to train their power athletes too much like power lifters, even though they are, in fact, power athletes like football players or baseball players, whatever they might be. I feel like there is a strong foundation of strength, far more so that can be built through doing squats, whether that be a front squat, back squat, or a box squat, than just doing step-ups, lunges, or plyos. All right, and as for my opinion, foundation of strength is the best thing you can do for an athlete, especially a power athlete. That said, I do like to implement single leg movements right after our core lift, whether it be a deadlift or a squat variation. So I like to think I get the best of both worlds. But Mike Boyle is a smart guy, and I'm sure he's got a reason for what he's doing. That's just his opinion and my opinion are kind of different. So that said, respect him, but not gonna change my ways. Not happening. Another question comes from one what's his name? Brian Gilgamesh? No, sorry, Tony Gilgamesh. My apologies, Tony. Won't happen again. Sorry, sir. Tony wants to know about pretty much, he had a long question, but in a nutshell, he wants to know how we move our weights. He knows dynamic days we move them explosively, but he wants to know at what rate do we lift for max effort and repetitive effort days. Do we pace ourselves? Do we lift slow and controlled? What is it? Well, when dealing with power athletes, I always like fast, explosive movements. That's what we want. We want to become fast, explosive, and just nasty, badass athletes. You will not become fast and explosive by lifting weights slowly. You know, dynamic days are built just for speed, so those will be your optimal days of, basically, getting the neural adaptations of becoming faster with your bar movement and ultimately more explosive. However, with your max effort and repetitive effort, I always say with every rep, stay under control with good form, but also move that weight as fast as you can. All right, another adage you can kind of throw in there and just to kind of tell yourself is, with heavy weights, treat them like they're light. Light weights, treat them like they're heavy. So, other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Send me another question, and I will keep you posted as to the progress with the man cave. And I think it's going to be done in about a week or two. So, stay tuned. Throw me some questions. I'll get to them as fast as I can. Have a good night, soldiers. Chandler, out.